Now, don't know exactly what kind of spider this is. I gotta be very careful not to get too close. This one probably is very dangerous, but the reason why I'm recording it right now is basically to show the beauty of the spider. Not only to show the beauty of the spider, to give recognition to the great mother, the spider, the grandmother, the grandmother. The spider represents the grandmother, which is the feminine aspect of the universal consciousness that everyone calls the Most High. It is the most highest thought in frequency, the highest thought in frequency. In West Africa, she is he and is known as Anansi. Now, her story is connected to that of the flood story, but in a different fashion. Spider Woman, the grandmother, she basically represented the concept of universal connection. Her story would be equivalent to Aten. Now this one right here is weaving a web right now. It's a beautiful spider. And let me get to that flood story actually. The flood story, I'm going to go as quickly as possible, is basically there was a great flood. Excuse me. The flood story is this: it was a creation and flood story. Now, she created everything, all the animals, all the trees, everything in life. And the grandmother was not only responsible for the creation of life, she was also responsible for the creation of language and everything. Now the thing was that it was coming a time where the earth had to replenish itself. So the grandmother basically asked for all her children to come up. Some of them responded because they remembered that they have a web connected to them. The story is that for all the children that was created, there was a web connected to the child, or there was a web connected to that creation. And excuse me, and those who remembered basically crawled up during the time of the flood, and those who forgot about that connection that they had to the grandmother by way of the web, they basically got washed away. And from there, all of the grandmother's children went on and started civilization. new civilization. That's the tale of the Spider Woman. I forgot the Anansi tale, but I say that because I had a dream one time, and it was actually I was waking up out of a dream, and the crazy thing is that I was tucked in nice and warm in my bed underneath the cover, and I'm waking up, and the next thing I notice, a tarantula is crawling on top of me. I got up quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Start whacking the mess out of the bed. And I remember, wait a minute, there's no tarantula. But the thing is, whether you're fighting them or whatever, that right there was one of my that one right there was one of my totems coming to speak to me, basically, or was supposed to be there as a warning. Now now the a connection by way of the web. Then I heard the name Anansi, and then I heard the name Grandmother in connection with the spider. Spider Woman represents the Spider Woman is the grandmother in Native American tradition. So I say all of this only because I see the spider, and every time I see a spider, I know I got good fortune coming my way, one way or another. It's due to some form of connection that I have, and that's one thing I love is love networking, making connections, helping people out. This is Prince Bear signing out saying Hotep. Peace.